Fuck a squid game, I'll eat it like it's calamari. Thinking this could last, I finally think you lost it. It's like it's like
AmuThaMC featuring Melbourne Brotherhood Music. Let's go. Too many.
We've been here for a minute, Slow.
Let's go, man. Classy piano.
What's up, Slow?
There's been a couple people tell me that these man didn't get on, and I want to say I've covered that before. When I covered a diss, I'm sure I covered these man, or was that before I was doing reactions? I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I want to say I have.
Zell, this shit crazy.
Zell, ZEL, quite a talented drill producer, usually drill anyway.
There's too many clones, too many woes, it ain't safe in the game. There's too many hoes and too many shows, trying to live off the name. Too many voices, leaving their voice at a tone. I don't fuck with fakes, just people I show. I don't need no big circle, I stay on 10 and I stay on toes. Bah, bah. Too many clones, too many woes, it ain't safe in the game. Too many hoes and too many shows, trying to live off the name. Too many voices, leaving their voice at a tone. I don't fuck with fakes, just people I show. I don't need no big circle, stay on 10 and stay on toes. Whenever you see.
Alright, so Amu laying down what seems to be the chorus, sorry, about to say verse, chorus. Basically saying, yo, there's too many man in this game that aren't really real, that aren't really at a top level. There's too many man copying each other, not enough people like myself.
With fakes, just people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and stay on toes. Whenever you see I'm all rapping the songs, just make sure you know I'm winning. They can buy the same old kicks and still can't walk in the shoes I've been in. They told me get out of my. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and stay on toes. Whenever you see I'm all rapping the songs, just make sure you know I'm winning. They can buy the same old kicks and still can't walk in the shoes I've been in.
They can buy the same old kicks and still couldn't walk the shoes I've been in.
Let me get out of my feelings, so it's only right that I give them this verbal, give them this verse, then converse. They know I'm the star in the circle, who want the bars? Give them this verbal, give them this verse, then converse. They know I'm the star in the circle, who want the...
That's a Converse logo, the way I'm a star that fits in a circle. Yeah. You know, when you pause like that, you've really got to land with your punchline. Because if you're weighing it up, you're throwing it up in the air to say, yo, you see this one, I'm going to smash this out the park. And you take a big swing. And if it don't hit, it looks embarrassing. But he's landed with that one still.
Give him this verbal, give him this verse, then converse. They know I'm the star in the circle. Who want the bars? This is the hot spot running to us. Cameron Munster, once this queen.
Cameron Monster is probably a footy reference.
The star in the circle. Who want the bars?
When I say footy, I don't mean football. You man might call it football, but you know what I mean, rugby league or whatever.
This is the hot spot running to us. Cameron Munster, once this Queensland boy teamed up with Melbourne, he known for running amok. We'll tell him get fucked.
I think that's footy references.
All of my brothers are G's. The 501s that ain't no pussies, but more like Tookie. They're willing to die overseas. All of a sudden, they all want to beef. Speak, let's do more.
There's more in this that I'm not gonna catch.
Oh, too many frauds on the scene. I've seen some stand-up guys, always be some stand-up guys that have fallen in knees. I'm straight at the 8, now I'm out in the VIC. They know the ropes every time they see me. Step in the booth like VIPs. They bounce so much to my songs now, I'm gonna have to ask the CID. If they know my songs, no, I'm always gonna hold it down like POP. Don't talk on the
POP, hold it down.
Ask the CID. If they know my songs, no, I'm always gonna hold it down like POP. Don't talk on the name, this ain't no game. I don't talk unless it's about some bands. Save your breath. I got brothers who think they deaf. The way they talk with their hands, talk like a...
Another example of a punchline where he's weighed it up real high to then watch it land. Yeah, that's cold bar. What is it? My brothers are deaf. The way he... What is it?
Bands, save your breath. I got brothers who think they deaf. The way they talk with their hands, talk like a man get dealt that way. Talk 1L, now I'm back on the stage. Just worry about music and always about facts. Gotta keep your head up and watch my back. They can talk about pushing the packs, I'm pushing it back like, brother, who the fuck are you? Shit OD when it's OT, gotta send an OG message like Yahoo. There's too many clones, too many...
My brother's talking MSN days.
Shit OD when it's OT, gotta send an OG message like Yahoo. There's too many clones, too many woes, it ain't safe in the game. There's too many hoes and too many shows, trying to live off the name. Too many.
Yeah, this is cold. I'm gonna say criticism. I don't love the instrumental. It's laid back, but I feel like it needed a bit more oomph behind that verse, and I feel like some of the punchlines that Amu's spitting would hit even harder. But I think that's a credit to how talented he is, because that verse is cold on a very minimal beat. When you're going in like this, you would expect a harder kind of style to it all. Still a nice instrumental, but that's the problem. I think it needed to be more fierce.
Voices leaving their voice at the tone. I don't fuck with faces, people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and I stay on toes. Bah, bah. Too many clones, too many woes. It ain't safe in the game. Too many hoes and too many shows. Trying to live up the name. Too many voices leaving their voice at the tone. I don't fuck with faces, people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and
I have a very sneaky feeling that Melbourne's about to spit one of the hardest verses we've ever heard from him. I really do think I have a sneaky feeling about this.
Voice at the tone. I don't fuck with faces, people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and stay on.
We started this, then they popped off. Going hard on these soft cocks. It's like me when I bag it and add on a 50. The way that they dropped off. If it ain't about lyrics, I told them to miss me. Cause my shit is rock soft. Why y'all should think no one is ballsy to diss me? Cause my bars are non-stop, bro. We've been this since back in the day. Way before Driller was us. After New Zealand and Oz, we was the ones who was paving the way. I called out every single poly rapper. I was the reason that made up the page. Only rapper that was worth the reply. Same rapper that is with me today. What can they say? Nothing. I've been through hell and back.
Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. Let's go, man.
To miss me, cause my shit is rock soft. Why y'all should think no one is ballsy to diss me? Cause my bars are non-stop.
This bit here. This bit. That's
bro, we've been this since back in the day. Way before Driller was us. After New Zealand and Oz, we was the ones who was paving the way. I called out every single poly rapper. I was the reason that made up the page. Only rapper that was worth the reply. Same rapper that is with me today. What can they say? Nothing. I've been through hell and back. This started selling that. Bought a Gucci and Chanel and that. The street shit, yeah, I fell in that. Yeah, I said for, cause where I come from, 100% you live well in that. But I'm for the music, no one can do this better than us, and we'll tell them that. This is longevity shit. Do anything that's gonna better me shit. The Luka Doncic of the rap game. This is that 77 and shit. Started.
I think more footy references, maybe some other reference, I don't know, but
rapping when we linked up at the drink ups with the Henny and shit. Now everyone's saying I'm underrated. Funny cause I know I'm better than this. How many?
Everybody's saying I'm underrated. Funny cause I think I'm better than it.
With the Henny and shit. Now everyone's saying I'm underrated. Funny cause I know I'm better than this. How many you really do this? Views, numbers are useless. And if me and I'm on the top 5 each, why we ain't gotta prove shit. None of.
Listen to how smooth that's a bar as well, but listen to how smooth that come off.
Views, numbers are useless. And if me and I'm on the top 5 each, why we ain't gotta prove shit.
If we want a top 5 each, why we ain't gotta prove shit. Like, he's really talking to us as an audience here, man.
Views, numbers are useless. And if me and I'm on the top 5 each, why we ain't gotta prove shit. None of you rappers have done time. Don't talk, bruh, you nuisance. We done time behind bars. The bars that you find in the music, I'm gonna talk your
There's
shit.
too many clones, too many woes. It ain't safe in the game. There's too many hoes and too many shows. Trying to live off the name. Too many voices.
I can't help but feel like this beat needs to just go in a tiny bit more. I think tone-wise, it's perfect. It's like, it's not like, let me get this right. When I say like heavier, I don't mean darker. I just mean like literally just 1 or 2 extra layers. Maybe the 808s to wobble a little bit more. Maybe more stutters in the kick pattern. Maybe, I don't know, some sort of extra counter melody. Just something, just a little bit extra, man. Honestly, this is one of the coldest tracks of the year. One of the coldest tracks of the year.
Faces, people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and I stay on toes. Too many clones, too many woes. It ain't safe in the game. Too many hoes and too many shows. Trying to live off the name. Too many voices, leaving their voice at the tone. I don't fuck with faces, people I show. I don't need no big circle. Stay on 10 and stay on toes.
And I'm a bit iffy about the auto-tune at the end. I can't lie. Based on their verses alone, though, that potentially could be like top 10 tracks of the year type caliber. Like, honestly, I really like this track. And that's even with my criticisms towards it. And I think that speaks to how fucking good these men are at their job. I think it speaks to how talented they really are and how they have every right to talk their shit. I've got comments to say on both of them, to be honest. In terms of Amu, let's go to him first. He is someone who, you know, I have openly respected from the very, very start. And he is someone who seems to be getting better and better and better. And he's really good out the gate. And when you have someone like that, you really do sit there and think, right, we have someone special on our hands. We really do. What I want to hear from Amu now is some sort of EP or album, because I think the brother can do it. I think the brother's at that point where anything between 6 to 10 tracks, I want to hear from him now. I want it to be cohesive. It doesn't need to be a mad concept or anything like that, but it needs to have some sort of a theme, some sort of story to tell, something to say, because Amu is so fucking good at telling his story in such a simple way, but from a lyrical standpoint, barring the fuck out. And as for Melbourne, he's someone who I didn't love out the gate. Some of his earlier stuff I don't like, and there's something that he's done in the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, that has just switched up completely. There's something that just seems like the right amount of polish now. I don't know what it is. Maybe stylistically it's leaned more into what I prefer. That's a brother now who on his day really does scream one of the best rappers in this country. And I especially mean that from a standpoint of like lyrical warfare. Like, you wouldn't want to go back and forth with Melbourne. And it's interesting that he mentions diss tracks, and the only one worth it being Amu. I don't know who else he called out. Can someone give me a list or some sort? I'm aware of a couple people he's called out, but I think there's not many people that would want to go bar for bar with Melbourne, because I feel like he's one of them scary guys that just you don't want to come up against. And so although I don't think either of them are top 5 artists in this country, I do think they're 2 of the best rappers in this country, and that's why I want to hear a project from both of them. In fact, Melbourne, I'd prefer a bit more of a mixtape, but I feel like he just needs to slap as many out, doing a bunch of different things, trying different things, and that's what I'd want to hear from him selfishly. And selfishly from Amu, I'd want to hear something that's a little bit more together, a bit more of a collective sound across a smaller range of tracks. Whether they do that or not is not up to me. They could do what the fuck they want. It's their life. Do what you want. But yeah, selfishly, that's what I imagine them doing. Listen, my grammar goes out the window. We're here now. But yeah, shout out to both these artists. This is one of my favorite tracks of the year, but I do feel let down a bit by the instrumental. It's not bad, it's just not what I imagine it to have. And yeah, we're doing a lot of that today, what I imagine, because it's my channel and I can say what the fuck I want. Listen, you don't have to be here either, it's your life, do what you want.